Hello, Illuminated Hearts. Here we are again. I'm going to do another quick reading. This is Red with Six Seal of Light. Thank you for taking the opportunity to stop and watch this video. I'm going to pull 3 cards. This is a general reading. It is not directed towards anybody. It is not meant to predict anything or prescribe or give legal advice or medical advice, any sort of advice where a professional is warranted. So please reach out to the appropriate people. So we have the Knight of Swords. So somebody is receiving a message right now. You know, that's funny. Yeah, here, you got a message, but in general, so. But here we have the Knight of Swords. A message is being delivered, right? This could also have something about the way that we do communicate or deliver messages to other people. In addition to that, before I started this reading, I was shuffling and realized that half the deck was backwards and the other one was facing the opposite direction. So maybe the way that we communicate or somebody that we encounter communicates could be a little cattywampus, if you will, kind of like, that's not really how I would have delivered that, but... So I think understanding how we either receive messages or give messages ourselves is to be looked at in this point. Let's see here. We're going to grab another card. We're looking for 2 more cards, preferably one at a time. I like to wait and let them fall as they might, as they will, right? As they will. Oh, okay, so maybe this is a 4-card draw. So we'll go ahead and take this one first. This is the the Knight of Cups. And so with the Knight of Cups, that is to say that we might not be too aware of our emotions when we do communicate these things. Are we afraid of saying what it is that needs to be said in the moment that it says it? That's really a good question to consider with these 2 cards right here. So to start, we have the Knight of Swords and then the Knight of Cups reversed. And so maybe we're not really as aware of our emotions, whether we are receiving a message or delivering it. It could also be that the way that we communicate might not really necessarily have emotion in it. And so not to say that we're out of touch with emotions possibly, but more so unaware of how our messages might make others feel. Sorry, it's a dog. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. And so that is to say that we might be focused on a task or a obstacle at hand in this scenario where the disconnect from how we are either holding messages or delivering messages might be because of somebody's focus in this scenario on the task at hand. What is being created? What is the main focus of this communication, and as well as whether the emotions are necessary in that situation or an awareness could be needed when delivering that message. It's not to say, don't give a shit the way you say something, but it could just mean as though we might want to be aware of how we carry our emotions when we are communicating for whatever this obstacle, I say obstacle, maybe I was meant to say that, this task that we're focused on and creating and building is, right? I'm getting, what I'm picking up when I'm reading this is more so somebody who is so, I'm hearing the word hell-bent, but somebody who's so focused on what it is that they want to create and gain in almost like a monetary situation, whether that be through a job or whether that be through like sales, or situations where money is at stake. That's what I'm picking up on. And then the last card is the 10 of Pentacles. So it's almost to say, in this scenario, I'm hearing, because of that focus on the materialistic, the materialism of the 8 of Pentacles, I'm looking at this card and I'm thinking that while most people might be creating a legacy for their families and creating a long-standing a long-standing bank account. Okay. For what it is that they want to have in their futures. We're not really focused on that. While we might be focused on the material plane and what it is that we're creating and what we might have when we get older, it's not really focused on the family. And so this might also be here to say that maybe we need to focus a little bit more on the things that we want to grow, the things that we want to branch out in our lives to bring us happiness, joy, and a different form of stability in the way that we relate to the world around us with like joy, happiness, having a purpose. So these are all possibilities. If this reading resonated with you, please let me know. I apologize. I'm at like 6 minutes. I tried to go short, and that's all right. So this is Red doing a general reading with Sixth Seal of Light. And until next time, hit like, and I'll see you then.